Have you ever seen a snack so iconic? It has its own holiday, super weird commercials,
and even its own kissing game?
Hi, I'm Y.
And I'm Cree.
Let's get into today's deep dive. What exactly is Pocky?
Pocky is a Japanese snack created by Glico.
It's a long, crisp biscuit dipped in chocolate or flavored cream. The Japanese name Pocky comes from the sound Pocky. It's the sound of the tiny snap you make when you bite into the stick. Pocky. Eat a bunch of them.
And get this, Pocky holds the Guinness World Record for being the best-selling chocolate-coated biscuit brand in the world.
Wow, not bad for something invented over 60 years ago.
But how did it all begin?
Let's rewind. So Pocky actually didn't start off as the star of the show. In 1963, Glico released a savory snack called Pretz. 3 years later, they came up with the idea to coat the Pretz stick in chocolate.
And that's how Pocky was born.
When Pocky was born.
But actually, the original inspiration for these snacks was from kushikatsu, a Japanese food, which is basically like eating stuff off sticks.
Yeah, like when you go to the state fair and everything is deep fried on the stick. What came next though is where the legend really begins.
So what is Pocky made of?
Pocky starts with a simple dough made of flour, sugar, and shortening. It's rolled thin, baked crisp, and then dipped into a layer of chocolate, strawberry, matcha, really any flavor that's popular. And of course, the end is left uncoated so your fingers stay clean. The little uncoated handle may seem like a small part of it, but that's really what made Pocky so popular and easy to share with people.
So we already mentioned some basic flavors of Pocky, but Pocky doesn't just stick with basic.
Glico is always coming out with new Pocky in different shapes, sizes, flavors, and textures.
In terms of sizes, there are a few varieties. Midi Pocky, which are short and thick, Ultra Slim Pocky, and Giant Pocky.
There are tons of different flavors and textures, from Mousse Pocky to Crunchy Pocky.
And of course, Pocky has seasonal flavors too, like Sakura for spring, coconut for summer,
Trinity Orange Peel for autumn, and Kuchinoge Chocolate for winter.
And of course, there are liquor-inspired Pocky flavors that are perfect for adult Pocky game night, whatever that is.
Yeah, an adult Pocky game night.
Adult Pocky game night. Ooh.
I want to have a kids Pocky game night. Let's watch Disney movies and eat Pocky. One of the rarest flavors is Gotochi Pocky, inspired by local ingredients all across Japan. There's flavors like Kyushu's Amao strawberries and Aihime's Iyokan citrus. These are perfect for souvenirs.
And actually, we have one of these. This is the Yubari melon from Hokkaido. So we're gonna try this.
And we're going to try, of course, the classic Pocky flavors, matcha and strawberry. Yay! Let's get to trying it.
So first, we're gonna start with matcha.
Cree loves matcha.
I do love matcha. Matcha.
The classic flavor. If you come to Japan, you're gonna see matcha everything.
Here, take your Pocky.
Arigato. Are you ready for this?
No,
Here we go. Get a look at that. We've got Matcha Pocky. Let's give it a try. Actually, maybe my first time trying matcha. Okay, very light flavor, very classic. It tastes very mature. Like I feel
Otona-aji.
Yeah, exactly. Otona-aji. Like I feel very mature.
It's good. I like it. Not too sweet. So matcha, how many out of 10?
I give it a 7.5 out of 10. Okay, nice. How about you?
I'll give it an 8. I like matcha. Let's try the next one.
Now we have strawberry.
Ooh, looks like it's strawberry chunks too.
Tsubu tsubu ichigo.
Tsubu tsubu ichigo. Tsubu tsubu actually is like chunks.
Tsubu tsubu ichigo. Let's try. These are both matching my hair today. I love that.
Well, I like how they look on here. They're like so textured.
It's kind of giving Valentine's Day as well. Oh, it's a special way to open these.
Yeah.
All different packaging, very shareable.
Yes.
Glico, you've done it again. Here we go.
Oh, the stick is chocolate this time.
Oh, yes. Here we are. Tsubu tsubu ichigo. Let's try. Okay. This is the classic flavor I'm used to. I think I used to get strawberry a lot, but I never did the tsubu tsubu.
It's sweet. It has a little bit of tanginess too.
There's a different layers of flavor profile there. I definitely like it better than the regular strawberry. I would give this one an 8.
Okay.
I'm giving it in front of the matcha. How about you?
I don't know. Not my flavor profile. I'm not so into chocolate, so I'll give it a 7. Matcha's better. Now we have
Yubari melon from Hokkaido.
Oh, this Pocky is special.
Are these big?
These are big.
Wow! Are they individual? They're individual.
Do you know why, actually?
For omiyage?
Yeah. So, like, in Japan, they give out stuff like this, like souvenirs, and because people don't want to, like, touch other people's food that's already open, having them individually wrapped is a really good way to make them shareable.
Oh, this is huge.
This is giant Pocky.
Oh, I'm not going to be able to finish this. This is too big. Ooh. Not my babe.
Really? I'm obsessed with it. I love it.
I actually don't like melon, so that's probably why.
I really like this. For me, it's like a 10 out of 10.
0. But I love you, Pocky, and I respect you so much, but I don't like the cantaloupe or whatever this is. I bet a different flavor in this shape. I really like the shape of those.
Imagine you give someone chocolate and they're like, I like the shape.
I love that they, you know, it's not their fault that I don't like that fruit, but there's so many flavors to try. One day we are going to try every Pocky flavor available to us, so stay tuned for that.
Subscribe for that.
Yeah.
Okay, Why you didn't like the melon flavor, so what would be your perfect Pocky flavor?
My perfect Pocky flavor would definitely be like a coffee flavor. I think it'd be like a really good snack. I don't drink coffee, but I love the flavor of coffee, so I think I would be able to enjoy it with ice cream. That would be great. What about you?
Actually, coffee flavor sounds so good.
Right? Okay, Glico. Let me email Glico. We're gonna get on it. What would be your perfect Pocky flavor? Let us know down below, and you can be entered to win one of these exclusive Blippo pencil cases. It's so cute.
Yes.
And you can fit your Pocky inside.
Perfect for Pocky and pencils.
Snack doll.
Okay, so now it's the moment we've all been waiting for. I'm gonna talk about the kissing game, or the Pocky game. So you put one side of it in your mouth, and then your crush, or, you know, someone who you want to kiss maybe, puts the other end in their mouth. And then you chew and chew, and the first person to let go loses. So if neither of you let go, then you
Wow.
So it's been featured in a lot of animes and dramas, and even on stage at some K-pop concerts.
Yes, I think I've seen a lot of K-pop stars play this game. It's very interesting. I feel like the shy culture of Japan, you know, if you want to kiss someone, start with a game, and maybe then love will bloom.
Maybe. Usually it's between a couple. Sometimes you can see it between like friends for fun, like for Valentine's Day or for some other whatever. But yeah, it's kind of cool. I don't know.
If you have played the Pocky game before, let us know in the comments. Try it with your crush and then come back and tell us how it went.
Let's play a game.
No, play the Pocky game with the ASMR. Now let's talk about Pocky's iconic holiday. Every year in Japan, Pocky Day takes place on November 11th. That's 1111. If you line up all of that together, it looks like Pocky sticks, 4 in a row. 1111. This is a full celebration. It's not just a date on the calendar. Glico goes wild.
Free samples, flash mobs, special events, and limited flavors.
There's even special limited edition collabs.
But we'll talk about that in just a second.
Next, let's talk about my favorite thing, the weird and crazy Pocky ads. Now let's talk about one of Pocky's greatest strengths, the commercials. If you think Pocky flavors are wild, the commercials are absolute chaos. Let's start with my favorite, the classic Yui Aragaki Pocky dance. It goes a little something like Pocky. I used to love that commercial when I was younger. I would watch it on YouTube every day. It's so fun. She goes, Oshare Pancho. Pocky. And then she's eating them, and it's so fun. It's an adorable dance routine. It's like a red background. She's in this cute yellow outfit. And the centerpiece, of course, to classic chocolate Pocky sticks. Next is the Japanese drama style commercial where the girl is getting really close to her crush and they're getting ready to kiss, and then her mom busts in the room with a plate of Pocky. So she did not get to kiss her crush, but she has a yummy Pocky stick.
Maybe they can play the game.
Yeah, they can play the Pocky game. There's also, of course, the iconic tagline, Anata to watashi to Pocky, which means you and me and Pocky. Anata to watashi to Pocky. Anata to watashi to Pocky. Wow, it's so fun. Check out those commercials. I love them. Yay! Now let's get into some iconic Pocky collabs.
Pocky's collabed with so many people, from Hello Kitty to Street Fighter to Snoopy and even Kumamon. Pocky will collab with pretty much anyone. Little desperate guys.
Oh, come on, Pocky.
Collab with Blippo.
Yes, Pocky X Blippo. What flavor would a Blippo Pocky be?
Cotton candy, I feel.
Exactly.
I feel like that would be the
Cotton
flavor.
candy explosion. Pocky really is so iconic, from all the different collabs, crazy commercials, and so many flavors.
Speaking of flavors, we actually ate 50 different Kit Kat flavors.
Check that out in the next video.
Bye!
Maybe when they were like in the think tank, they were like, we want a snack that's like on a stick. They were like, what if the snack is the stick? I know that person in the meeting was like, mic drop.